Hi, Neri here, and welcome. Welcome to day 4 of our healing pause practice. And it is a practice, and that's what's so cool about the pause, is that it isn't some ethereal, quite can't get my hands on it, what do you mean, what are you talking about kind of thing. It's you actually practice it, just like you would practice basketball or something, so that you can learn it. And the key is to practice this practice in the midst of everyday life, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, and whomever you are with. So let's begin. And before I actually take you through the guided practice, the original pause, we're just going to use our inspired mind, that inner inspiration, the mind with the light on, to guide us through some gentle movement here, just so we can just kind of settle in, because maybe if, like me, you've been at the computer or doing housework or whatever the case may be. So let's begin, and just know that you do not have to be seated to do this. No special position. You can be standing or walking around and simply listen, because the pause is in your mind. Okay? So you could even be doing something while you're listening to this, because the pause is in your mind. But let's begin with just a simple pause. Take your pause. And as I come into this pause, don't worry if your mind is chattering. It's okay. That's the nature of the ego mind. It chatters. We're going to place our attention on the pause. And as I do so, you can just follow along in this movement where there's an inhaling and a raising up of your arms, and exhaling, palms down. And just do that in your own time. Inhale and exhale. Take your time. And even now, just placing one hand over your heart, the area of your heart and lungs, and another hand here right at your forehead, just kind of connecting. We often talk of the mind and the heart as if they're separate, but of course they're not. Right? They are connected. They communicate. The heart of love, the mind of love is really all the same thing. But just pause here. Notice the relationship between your mind and your heart by noticing the love, opening to the love that connects the mind and the heart. Now take both hands and just put them on your belly. Breathe into your hands. Calming breaths. And now we move into the guided pause practice. It has 4 brief sections. I will ring the bell, or the bell will ring itself for each section, so you can kind of move yourself from one to the next. Ready? Here we go. Thanks for being here. And pause wherever you are, whatever you are doing, and whomever you are with. Pause. The decision to stop in this moment. And say in the quiet of your mind, I am willing to experience my calm, quiet mind. Continue pausing for as long as you choose. Relax. No hurry. No effort. Step back. The decision to get out of my own way. And saying quietly within, I am willing to allow room for another way. Step back from feelings, thinking, planning, figuring, judging, saying, and doing. No need to push them away. Allow room for another way. Breathe. Give some space. And let your mind be a clean slate. Step aside. The decision to invite inspiration within you to help with anything on your mind in your life that you may want to receive help around today. Welcoming that inspiration. Saying quietly in your mind, I am willing to receive inspiration. Allow stillness to replace the chatter. Rest in quiet patience. Open to receiving inspiration's help. And pause here, and in your mind, just put forth any situation, thought, feeling, relationship. Maybe it's for yourself, maybe it's for someone else. And just bring that forth, kind of placing it in the hands of this inner inspiration that is alive and well in you now. And then asking these two questions. Is there another way to see this? And what would be truly helpful now? Inspiration will be giving you answers to those questions all throughout the day today, the weekend. So remember to listen. Let inspiration guide the decision to choose your inspired mind and follow the peace and the wisdom of inspiration. Saying quietly within, I am willing to be inspired. Pause. Saying again to yourself, I trust that there is a peace and a knowing greater than what I am thinking, yet still within me. Be humbly available to this knowing. No hurry. Relax. Listen. And open to receiving help and giving help. Inspiration's peace is always present. Always being given. Mine is the choice to receive. Mine is the choice to follow the wisdom of inspiration. And this wisdom is always safe, always kind, and always helpful. Today's practical wisdom from the Pause for Inspiration book, which you can download for free at pausefororinspiration.org. Lots of good free stuff there. This is about the pause, just a few sentences. Choose the pause and be in the pause. Sometimes the pause chooses you. Let yourself be chosen. In your pausing, you pause to another. Say you're out and about running errands. As you're pausing, you're extending that pause to another. And you begin a domino effect of the pause all throughout. No need to have to reside in a special place. Pause where you find yourself and find your true self in the pause. Pause indeed for as long as you like, wherever you like. Relish the pause. Relinquish the fear. So if fear arises while you're watching the news or thinking of some past situation, simply pause, step back, step aside, and let this inner inspiration guide. And remember that this practice is really not over, because now that you've done it, you're going to carry it with you. It's going to carry you, okay, throughout the entire rest of the day. So let yourself be carried. All right. Thanks so much for being here. And there's no healing pause on Sundays. So we will resume day 5 on Monday. See you then. Take care.